In this video we're going to look at basic properties of logarithms when we're using them in operations. So the first one will be the product property. And for the product property, we would say the log of mn is equal to the log of m plus the log of n. So when we have this product, m times n, we can split this into two logarithms, the logarithm of m and the logarithm of n. That's the product property. And that could be any base. Right here I didn't put a number on it, so it's assumed it was base 10. But I can say log base b. And then it would be log base b plus log base b to add the two. Okay, so another property would be the quotient property. And the quotient property, we would say the log base b, could be any base, of m divided by n. And for that we would have the log of m minus the log of n. Log base b, whatever the base was, of m minus the log base b of n. So the quotient property, we subtract the log of m minus the log of n. Product property, we added log of m plus log of n. Alright, there's two properties. And then the third one is the power property. When we have something to some exponent power. Power property. So in this case, we could have log to the base b, and we could go of m to the nth power. And to do that, the nth power just goes outside of the whole thing. So we go n times the log base b of m. So when you have a power, it's pretty easy. You just take it to the outside. N times log of m. So those are three basic properties that we can use as we manipulate logarithms. Once we know the basic properties of logarithms, like the product property, the quotient property, and the power property, now we're ready to manipulate a few expressions using those properties. But to do that, we're going to have a few givens. Let's say that we know that the log to the base 3 of 2 is approximately 0.6309. Let's say we know the log to the base 3 of 8 is approximately 1.8928. We're given those. Now we have two examples that are going to take advantage of that. So example 1, if we have log to the base 3 of 4. Now remember, we were given the log to the base 3 of 2. So we're going to manipulate this so we end up with a log to the base 3 of 2 in some terms. So the way I do that is I look at this and log to the base 3 of 2 squared. 2 squared is the same as saying 4. Now we had a power property which said we can take the exponent and just pop it to the outside. So we have 2 times log to the base 3 of 2. Well, and we were given that log of 2 to the base 3 is this. So we'll put 0.6309 in its place times 2. And that just gives us 2 times that value, which would be, let's see, 1.2618. So we've manipulated it around. Little exercise to let us use those properties. Now the second example we'll use will be log to the base 3 of 16. Alright, now we know that log to the base 3 of 8 is this value. So let's say we take this and split it up. So we'll say it's the log to the base 3 of the product of two values, 2 times 8. Now we had a product property which said that this is just, you can add the 2. Log of 2 plus log of 8. And remember, they gave us log of 2 is this, log of 8 is that. So I can just add the two values. 0.6309 plus 1.8928. And when I add the two, what do I get? Well, let's see, 7, 2.5237. So here's two examples where we're just manipulating numbers around. We have an exponent we take advantage of in the first one. We pull it to the outside. On the second one, we make it a product of two numbers, and then we take the log of each one.